I see the light come on there. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to kick your feet up? That was awesome to me.
Let me just put those out of my rolly socks. You can edit all this out.
Yeah, everything.
Do though. Don't tell me you're going to do. Oh.
Well, you'll see it.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
I'm ready. 5, 4, 3. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Okay, for real this time.
Yeah.
Edit all this out. Okay. Hey everybody. So this is Rachel and Smitty. I'm calling you Smitty. Coming to you live.
That's my name.
Well, some people know you as Luther.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So anyways, we wanted to make this video today because today is a big day. One of the many big days we've had, but we just haven't publicly celebrated it. So today marks 5 months, the 5-month anniversary of us setting sail on the road, if you will.
Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth.
Yeah, we left Maryland October 1st of 2020 for our new adventure. Life in the RV, 2 kids, 2 dogs, and a chinchilla.
Yeah.
Which is a regular old show here.
Sit down, buddy.
Hey Tyson. Tyson want to be a part of the video too.
That's right.
Okay, turn around.
Watch out, buddy. Go over there.
So, anyways, the video that we want to do today, we just want to talk a little bit about how this kind of all started. We know we have a lot of people that like our pictures and comment on what we're doing and how, you know, fun it looks and looks like we're living a great adventure, but
much appreciated for
yes.
everybody that
Thank
does
you.
You know, pay attention to that too. That's all
yeah. So anyways, what we're gonna do is just take it back to when we really officially decided, like how the idea kind of came about and stuff, and then sort of the process once we hit the button to make this dream into a reality. So you could talk about how you have been thinking about this.
Yeah, well, obviously, something like this is a very, very, very big move, a very big decision that, you know, especially when it's not just myself and Rachel here. We got the whole family. Like she said, we got the dogs, we got the kids, we got a chinchilla, you know, and so I've been thinking about this quite some time, a long time. You know, I've always had an interest in it. Well, my father, let me back up. My father is an avid fifth wheeler. For those that don't know, fifth wheel is the one that you put in the bed of your truck and you pull it behind your diesel truck or whatever. That's what a fifth wheel is. So my father has been doing that for quite some time, and he would talk to me about it every now and then, and I would inquire about it. So of course, I started getting interested in it, going to, you know, looking online, stuff like that. So fast forward about 3 or 4 years of me doing that by myself, nobody knowing, just researching it and stuff like that. Briefly mentioning it to Rachel, but not a lot. We went to a family reunion. We came to our family reunion and down this way here in Louisiana, actually, right here on this very property. Matter of fact, what year was that?
Not the last family reunion wasn't here on the property, but that was 2019 for the last family reunion. It was in Pineville.
Okay, the second one we came to, and you know, it's just something that we really, after we talked about it, and you know, and I didn't know she was gonna be on board to do it for one, and I'm so glad she was. You know, we always look at, just like everybody, we look at $1 million homes online and drive around, look at, oh, that'd be nice to have a big mansion like that. So here I am, you know, doing that with her. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, shoot, man, all I want to do is just drive and travel in an RV or something. But so when I brought it up to her, Rachel was actually on board with it. And man, that's all I needed right there. You know, fellas out there, when you get the okay, when you get the wife's support, when you get the other half support, man, it just puts you in a whole new frame of mind. So that's what happened. We started planning, making preparations, getting our house ready to rent out or sell. At the time, we still have our home in Maryland. We rent it out now, but it was all steam ahead then. And you know, once we once we decided to do it, we made the preparations for it, and
I would say, not to interrupt you, sorry.
it's okay.
August of 2019 was our go button. Being down here.
She's great with dates. I don't remember dates. I suck at dates, man. I don't even know how old I am sometimes. I forget how many years I am. So
yeah.
She's the best when it comes to memorizing dates and all that.
Well, the big thing was us coming down here and seeing if this was somewhere we could see ourselves when we weren't traveling, and if we liked the environment, we liked the city, because where the property is, it's in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. There's nothing around, but it's a beautiful 5 acres. I know
I ain't
a lot
gonna
of
say
you.
it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about my family
okay.
property like that. It's not a lot. It's country living.
It's really country
living.
And
yeah.
I know a lot of y'all have seen the videos that we post and stuff. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but it's completely different than where we were, where we had neighbors, and the kids could go to the neighbors and play and walk to things that were close. So it's very different. But once we were down here and we saw it, that was like, okay, let's do this. We could really see ourselves. And then we have a lot of family down here on his side. My sister's also just 3-4 hours away from here, so that was huge too. So then, like, the first big kind of hurdle was figuring out what to do with the house.
Yeah.
And so the first thing that we did, I guess that he did, was meet with a realtor. Meeting with the realtor, she kind of gave a list of everything that we needed to do if we were going to sell the house, because again, we weren't sure what to do. So pretty long list of things that were like a must, then some things that we could think about doing, and other things that weren't such a priority.
Yeah, because look, once we decided, once I found out she was cool with this whole idea, I didn't give a damn if we sold the house, rented it, or what. But I was going to sell it as is, just to get up out of it, But things worked out for the best, and we end up having to do. We end up being able to do what we want to do, and being able to rent our house out to, some trusty family. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that was really it, and then kind of the next big thing was figuring out the type of RV that we wanted.
I knew what kind we needed.
So we had looked, and then of course before COVID hit, we had gone to a couple like RV fairs. What are they called? Like the shows where they come
RV
in.
expos.
Yeah, expos. So we had toured a lot of them. We had gone to our local dealerships and gone through a lot of them. So we knew what we were looking for, what things were mandatory, which was 2 bathrooms, non-negotiable, with a family of 4 and 2 girls. Had to have 2 bathrooms, and then we really wanted bunk beds for the kids because we wanted them to have their own defined space, as well as plenty of other sleeping options if our older kids wanted to join us, make the move, or just come visit us, so we had extra sleeping space.
Yeah, and I also wanted it to be a experience where we're comfortable while I'm driving as well. So Class A and versus fifth wheels, a lot of tow behinds, you can't have passengers in them while they're in tow. I didn't want that for us. I wanted for all of the amenities and all the luxuries to be accessible while we're driving down the road as well. Not just all of us. Yeah, it's 4 of us and we got a big, nice fifth wheel behind us, but we can't use it while we're actually on the road. So all of us got to be cramped up in a big truck or whatever. I didn't want that. So that was a big factor for me. So it worked out great. Class A was the way to go. I knew that it had to be a Class A, and we just had to make it work best we could as far as the other stuff goes. But that was non-negotiable, I believe. When it comes
The
to
Class A.
Yeah, we gotta have Class A. Yeah.
We knew it was a Class A.
Because I wanted them to be able to watch TV. I wanted Rachel to be able to, if she want to cook, whatever. I don't want to have to stop and pull over just to go use our bathroom that we got here in this $1,000 thing that we can't even use when we're driving down the road. I want us to be able to, when we travel, I wanted us to be able to enjoy the RV even while we're traveling, not just when we set up. So that was a big thing for me too, as far as the deciding factor of what to get. So
yeah. So for months we had looked online. Like I said, we attended the shows. When COVID hit, that was really it was a little bit of a disruption in our plan, because initially we had planned to be out of Maryland by 4th of July. Just pretty much as soon as school was over, we were gonna pack up and go. Of course, COVID, pandemic, that just pushed our timeline a little bit, but it just gave us more time, I think, to find the perfect RV at the perfect moment.
Yep.
So the way that we found our RV, I'm not sure if many people know, a lot of people know, but we looked online a lot, we looked in person a lot, so it was really easy to comb through online sales and see them and see the pictures, but know what it was that we were looking for and be very specific. So we came across our new home on RV Trader, and Smitty started communicating with the owner of it
right away.
He was very, very friendly and very informative. I think he gave Smitty everything that, you know, any question he had, any picture he wanted to see. He did walkthrough videos and stuff. So
my man Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
Ray. What's up, Ray? He's down in Virginia, man. Yeah, he had been he had been tugged around a little bit by a couple of people that were quote unquote serious about buying it in the past. So Ray wasn't about no BS. So when I told him that, hey man, I'm the same way, let's do this, you know, and I already had communicated. Shortly after talking to Ray, I communicated with my bank and said, hey, look, I got this. And when I showed Ray that, he was ready to work. So we, because this was the one. This was definitely the one. We had seen these types online, but we never seen 2 full baths before. And Ray, this one has 2 full bathrooms. They always have a bath and a half, but Ray was very, like Rachel said, he was very forthcoming with the information and whatever I needed to get the deal done. As far as on my side, he was ready to provide. Always ready to. He was ready to get off this RV. So
yeah,
I didn't want to. It was what we needed, and he was ready to let it go for the price that we wanted, and that's what transpired. So.
Yeah. So we now he talk about me being good with dates. I don't remember the exact date. It was just the last week in August of 2020. We drove down in our Pathfinder to Richmond, and we stopped at Waffle House, which is the first time the kids ever ate at Waffle House.
They're over there playing Minecraft. If you hear them blurt out something every now and then, that's them over there.
Yes. And anyways, then we went, we met Ray, we did a walkthrough. He was so awesome. He had everything set up, pulled out, opened up. And this guy, when I tell you how thorough he was and he thought of everything, he really did. Everything was labeled, everything was pristine condition.
My kind of guy. Yep.
Extra parts, extra, you know, we can do another video on everything that was included because it's a whole video worth. But, we took it for a test drive. He closed everything up, and you know, we got the kids in, and we went for a test drive. What about 3-4 miles? You know, around.
Yeah. Well, I made him test drive us to the gas station.
He sure did.
Because Ray had it half full. I said, "Oh no, buddy, we gonna fill this baby up before I roll up out of here." So we test drove. We killed 2 birds in one stone. I said, "All right, this is what we're gonna do, Ray. We're going to test drive, but I'm going to test drive to this gas station and let you do your thing, and then I'll drive it back. Then we all happy, right?" And he was like, "All right, I'll fill it up for you." I was like, "Cool," you know?
Yes.
So, yeah. But, yeah, man.
Yep, so I followed him home in our car, and the kids rode with him. And
she was nervous.
If I could not breathe the entire time. This is the first time he had driven, you know, besides that short test drive, that he had driven an RV, and I was just so...
I wasn't worried at all.
He wasn't worried. I had more anxiety for nothing but just being behind them, not in the car with them, I guess. But anyways, we got it home, and we backed up in about, I don't know, 40 seconds into our long driveway.
That's what I do, baby. Don't doubt me, baby.
Yeah. That's when we got it home. And then we started really like, okay, well, this is it. We were a month and a few days away from our takeoff. So, anyways, I think, unless you have anything else to add, we're going to cut the video.
It just now currently hit Rachel that we really did it. It took her a while to get, to let it sink in. Even though it was in our driveway, even though we had got a renter for the home, even though everything, it's still just now recently, pretty soon here, hit her that, hey, we live in an RV now.
It may still not be. I'm just
kidding.
Oh, for real? I'm kidding. No, it did take a while until we were probably spent Christmas in Louisiana, and you know.
It's just a big trip from her.
It was just a big long vacation, extended vacation. But no, it's very real now. It's very real. I think we're all happy with our decision, and you know, we've had some really great adventures, which again is for another video. We'll talk about all the places we've been so far and all that stuff, but really we just wanted to get this out and get it started and celebrate our 5-month anniversary of being full-time RVers.
That's right.
All right, thanks for watching, y'all.
Yep. Respect the rig.
Oh, we should have worn our shirts.